A vicious fight breaks out in a campus police station when a burglary suspect tries to escape.
It was crazy. Person gone wild. 50-some seconds of madness.
University of Akron, Ohio, May 18, 1999. Campus police officer Aaron Burnett is preparing to fingerprint 30-year-old Stephen Bergen, a local resident who does not attend the school. He's been arrested for stealing a stereo, more than 30 CDs, and several bags of Milky Ways from a fraternity house on campus.
All right, I'm going to sub you, okay? I'll get your fingerprints. You understand?
As station surveillance cameras roll, Burnett senses something isn't right.
What are you looking at?
Nevertheless, he uncuffs the suspect, a move he will soon regret.
Are you going to cooperate here?
There were indicators that he was going to be confrontational.
Thomas Shannon, now retired, was a campus police officer at the time.
You know, sometimes you just overlook those things.
Steven, you understand up to do some fingerprints or not?
Reluctantly, the suspect gets up. But instead of facing the table, the 6'2" Bergen stares down the much smaller Burnett. The rookie officer tries to assert his authority.
Turn face the wall there. Are you going to cooperate or not?
I think there's times where the officer was trying to establish himself as the alpha dog in the situation.
Stuart Warner reported on the story for the Cleveland Plain Dealer.
He was a young officer, and there are times when you need to do that, but this was not one of those times because you had a suspect who was unstable.
Don't square off with me. Sit back down in the chair, young.
Burnett, again sensing trouble, is hoping to get Bergen back on the bench and get some additional assistance.
Sit down in the chair. I'm about to. No, you're not. You're going to sit down. I'm about to put my fingerprints down. I'm about to put my fingerprints and do what you want me to do. Man, I'm about to put my fingerprints down. You don't square off with me. You understand? This, hey man, I'm about to put my fingerprints. We're going to do this again.
After a minute, Officer Burnett returns and uncuffs the suspect a second time.
All right, come on over here. What you come over here for?
Just off camera is campus police officer Thomas Shannon.
Officer Burnett asked me to come back. He was having some problems with the suspect. The suspect turned to me and asked what I was doing back there.
What you come over here for? Come over here because I wanted to come over here. Huh?
His reaction was almost like I was disrespecting him as well. That, you know, what did you say to me?
Pay attention to the print. Hey man, don't go at me like that. I was doing what I wanted to. Oh yeah? I'm telling you, you're going to do what I said. Don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect me. You a fuck. Don't disrespect me. Put your hand down here. Sit down. We're not going to play this game.
The second time he squares off, he's ready to go. Blink of an eye, the fight was on.
Burnett, who is unarmed, goes for his pepper spray, but Bergen knocks him back with a blow to the neck. Officer Shannon uses his baton, but it has little effect on the suspect.
He ran right through it.
Burnett calls for the officers to use pepper spray.
I'm spraying, actually emptied my whole canister.
Officer Burnett, reeling from pepper spray, runs from the room.
Pepper spray burns. It causes your tear ducts, your nasal cavity to open. Probably 9 times out of 10, that's going to incapacitate someone long enough for you to apprehend them.
But not so with this suspect.
It almost seemed like the pepper spray aggravated him.
Bergen loses his shirt in the fray, then reaches for a chair and hurls it at Officer Shannon.
In the moment of the fight, I didn't even feel getting hit with the chair.
The brawl moves off camera, in front of an adjacent row of lockers.
When you see the lockers rattling, That's me hitting them a second time, this time in the chest. Doesn't stop them.
Another officer joins the fight, and the 4 officers are able to subdue Bergen.
We got him to the ground, and as we're handcuffing him, he's yelling, kill me, just kill me. It was over, it was done. He knew he wasn't going any further.
The pepper spray makes its way through the station's ventilation system, ultimately sending 7 officers and a radio dispatcher to the hospital for treatment. Stephen Bergen, originally detained for stealing a stereo and a few bags of snacks, ends up in far deeper trouble. In addition to 1 count of burglary, he's convicted of aggravated assault on a police officer and attempted escape. He serves 4 years and 7 months in prison. After the incident, a lot of things change at the campus police station.
Our booking area became more secure. It was moved to a whole different building. No loose chairs in there, no things that they could get their hands on and use against us.